Salam, shalom, peace and wisdom, all praises to the horizon. Hopefully everyone's in good spirits. I want to do this very deep video. Before I go through my last stages of self-transformation. Of course, you guys know I just quit cigarettes and, other things. I'm always adjusting the self, chipping away at the self, trying to perfect the self. This is what we're here for. Self-perfection. This being a matter of balance, how we treat, our loved ones, friends, as well as the rest of the life, our contributions to life, trying to keep everything honorable and balanced. And most of all, being aware of self. Therefore, you can see your wrongdoings, therefore you can adjust. Because any actions that you do or anything that you do is going to affect someone. And so this is why being aware of self is important. And so I want to do this last video before I go through my last phases of my self-transformation. I want to go into my earlier life, discuss some deep things about my past and friendship. And so this may help some of you guys going through things with your friends and things you may come to go through with your friends in the future. Now I need to get my lighting adjusted. Am I clear? Y'all can see the ducks and everything clear? Or is it not operating the way it needs to be? In any event, as long as you guys can hear, this is all that matters. Peace and wisdom, King Rel, and all the other members and everyone else that's joined in. Now, like I said, I want to go to my past. Of course, like I told you guys, when I was younger, so I was involved in the streets. Now, when you're dealing with the streets, so the morals and the honor value on the streets, this is not that high, but it's the streets, so what do you expect? So I'm sure I may not have been the perfect friend, just coming from that environment and the ideals, and you get what I'm saying? The streets is the streets. Even a good friend on the streets technically ain't a good friend, because the mind is street. And so the things they're going to invite you to, meaning I put a lot of people on to selling drugs, things like that. I'm speaking from that perspective. In my mind, from that environment, I'm telling them I'm doing a good thing. But you get it? Truly, I'm not technically in life. Helping someone in that way doesn't make you a good friend. But if that's all you know, you get my point? So I'm speaking from that perspective. If you're from the streets, it's very hard for you to ever be a good friend in the, entirety of things. I'm saying that because I'm not holding any grudges against anyone. Like I said, me and all my friends, we came up in the streets. And so, you have to grow in mind, in spirit, things like this, grow on your ideals. And so the point I'm making is this. When I was coming up, I was in the streets. Now, when I was in the streets, I helped a lot of people in the perspective of if anyone has any drama, they can come and, get me. I always keep, those weapons and things like that. We speaking in the past. All of this is building up to make a point. And so I was the guy that most people came to for weapons, or if they were in, a situation. I also had, an area that I kind of controlled on a drug tip. And so if someone needed work or to work, so I put a lot of people on in that perspective as well. I'm not saying any of these things is good, but so the point I'm making is I was the best friend that I could be coming from the environment that I came from. Meaning I always been high on honor. I always been big on friendship. If any of my friends ever had a problem, I made sure I assist them. Meaning I've bailed friends out, and this ain't got nothing to do with drugs or nothing with me. This is their own little problems, their own little personal issues. Anything you could think of in terms of, you get it, that kind of lifestyle and helping people. So I was that guy. Now, at some point, my own friends, not all of them, let's just say 2 or 3 of them, decides to betray me. And so they spread rumors against me. You know how this go. Goofy street shit. The point I'm making is this. I have many friends from my past. A lot of these people, I don't want to say a lot of them, but a few of them betrayed me. And others amongst them, kind of did nothing. Just kind of eased back. Kind of playing both sides in perspective, you can say. And so now as, we far in the future now. So now we like what, 10, 15 years later. A lot of friends re-emerge. You get my point? As if nothing happened. And so it's a deep thing when you're dealing with friends, meaning if we were friends, we have to have a real talk before we can move forward. Peace and wisdom, Griffmatic. He said, I know about betrayal. I'm not lost on those things. Like I said, I come from the streets, man. That life is that. So, you get it? I'm strong. I got bullet holes, all types of shit. I've been betrayed a bunch of times. You get it? I done helped dudes, and now I got they beef. You get my point? He come get me, I come down with the straps helping him. Now he done slid out the beef, now it's my beef. So I know all about every aspect of betrayal you could possibly think of. But I always blew these things off. It's not important. You got to know the environment you in. He ain't the highest. That environment ain't based on real honor. You got to be real. The point I'm making is this. Whatever happens in life happens. But if one cannot acknowledge their wrongdoings, meaning a lot of friends left me hanging. Like I said, I'm the guy that most people came to, whether it was for money, assistance on some type of beef or something. And so when it was time for people to have that same, you get it, initiative, a lot of people shied away. And so the point I'm making is if a friend cannot acknowledge their wrongdoings, you cannot move forward. You get my point? It's not about holding grudges. You get my point? It's about acknowledgement for the sake of knowing. You get my point? If you don't know your wrongdoings, then how can I trust you won't do it again? And so a lot of my friends from the past, you know how he is in this life. If you do somebody wrong, so it's hard to acknowledge your wrongs. And so it's easier to try and make it in your mind as if they did this or that or that. You get my point? But everybody that knows me from my past, on an individual level, if you go to them and said, what did he do to you? They don't have anything to say. If you say, what did he do to someone else? They gonna give you a lie, some hearsay, you get it? If they looking to make it like I'm guilty of something. You get my point? And so that's the point I'm making. When people don't measure up to what they're supposed to, so sometimes they'll throw you under the bus to justify, their wrongdoings, kind of equal the playing field, not realizing that. And that's fine. Like I said, I'm not big on holding grudges. I can't do nothing with book bags of grudges, and that's dead weight for me. I always been a boss. I handle my own handle. So I don't have a need for anyone. Meaning I don't have a need for friends. I'm not one of them type of people like that. Being as though I've always been kind of independent. I do my own thing. I put others on. Nobody ever really put me on. So I don't have that mind. And so many of my friends from the past, I pretty much ignore them. And I know they be like disturbed by that. Of course, like I said, most people could come to me in the past. You know how the life is. I'm always smoking. If I'm drinking in the past, some champagne or something, because I don't drink liquor, but I used to drink champagne. So drinking, you smoking, you around, they used to call me cheese. If you around cheese, so you pretty much good. Whatever he got going, you more than welcome. We talking on a real level. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. Meaning that's why I'm like that with the give and receive, because I learned in life, people have to earn their keep. Otherwise, you get it? You make babies out of people. I babied a lot of people. And so in that, you get it? You become like a dependent. Not a dependent, but people become dependent on you. In that, they kind of become like children. If you don't look out for them, then they get to whining and crying, never looking at their actions. And so the point I'm making is this. I hold no grudges. Peace and wisdom. All my friends of the past, like I said, I don't deal with most of them. But it's because of the ideals. And no one has I'm real with it. We gotta have a real talk. These things are avoided. And so, like I said, acknowledgement has to happen in order for, people to move forward. So some of you guys may be going through these things. Some of you guys may be on either side. Meaning you may be the person, that might have let one of your friends down. You ain't hold them down like you were supposed to. And you're trying to justify that in your mind by making it like they did you wrong. I've seen this happen with children. One kid run on the other kid, and then, you get it? He kind of formed his mind like, no, but he not really my friend. Man, he never ran on you. You just saying that now. You get it? Because you did him wrong and you don't want to acknowledge that. And so, whatever side of the friendship you may fall on, you have to always be aware of self. Be honest and straightforward. Like I say, people make mistakes in life. I don't want anyone from my past to think like I have hate for them. I'm real. You got to be solid. I got to know you solid with me. I don't care if you not built. If I have an issue in the streets or something, and you might not be built to help me, but I need you to look me in my eyes as a person and let me know that. I'm real like that. Meaning I'm a genuine friend. I'm just a genuine person. Just real talk with me. You ain't got to be the toughest nigga in the life. You ain't got to be nothing. Just tell me where you stand, so I don't have to charge you. You feel me? So I'm like that. Like I said, a lot of my peoples, they still in the streets a little bit, so they still have a distorted mindset of things. And so all is welcome to have discussions with me, speaking of, family, friends, whoever. I know a lot of them clock in every now and then and look just to hear. So, like I said, I'm about to go through my self-transformation. Chipping away at myself. It's all about self-perfection. This is not about arrogance or anything. This is about the self. You have to get to a point where you cherish and worship yourself. Not in a godly way, but in a I'm good enough way. You take care of yourself. Y'all look to take care of the whole world. Make sure the whole world is viewing you in this great way, but you never take the time out to view yourself in that way and, tend to the self. Make sure you good in your spirit and your mind and, the real things in life. And so, like I said, I'm about to go through my self-transformation. I suppose I'll come back a little different. But if you guys have friends or y'all are, y'all may not be good friends. That's the most important thing in life. Being good friends, being good family. A lot of you guys are high and coward, meaning y'all have a lot of fears in today's times. A lot of y'all are distorted in y'all perception from your coward nature. And so you have to build strength in this life. Meaning a lot of people abandon people. I'll use myself as an example. When I had a little issue in the streets a while ago, this is when friends betrayed me. Meaning no ops ever betrayed me. I don't want you to ever get anything twisted. I never had a beef with a op. You get it? There is no ops for cheese. Only people that can betray me is those around me. My loved ones. Can't no op do nothing to me but die. And that's real talk, not cap talk. And so, like I said, in the time when, a few of my friends betrayed me, man. You may go through something like that. The most important thing you have to do is not get bitter. You get it? Meaning, life is too long for you to think friends can't ever make mistakes. That's completely stupid. You get my point? Some of y'all have friends. Y'all had a lot of years good. One mistake, and you get it? You're going to go bit it out. It ain't about that. It's like I said. It's all about acknowledgement. As long as they can acknowledge their wrongdoings, they may not even have noticed it. But once you bring it to them, and it's all truth and good, and they man enough or woman enough to acknowledge it on a real level, so I suppose that's still your friend. And all you can do, is judge them according to the times when you need. Because that's all a friend is. You're gonna have all kind of people around you when you don't need them. What makes the difference in all the people in their life is when you're going through something, the people that's there, that's how you get to know, like, okay, these is my friends, these is my family. And the way we live in the daytimes, we not taught nothing about friends, you get it? And so, friends to most people in life is familiar, whatever's familiar. You get it? Whoever you hang out with every day, that's your friend. But that might not technically be the case. If you're going through something, they might not be the one that's around. It might be somebody else. Then you get back on your feet, your mind goes into normal flow, and you get it? Your familiar friend is your friend. The person that was there for you when you was down becomes whoever they was. You get it? We don't adjust and say, okay, I went through this. This person was there, that person was there. This is actually the time I get to see who is, a friend, true, whatever the case may be. So be mindful of these things. A lot of you guys are young. Y'all are coming up in false times. Peace and wisdom, King Rel. I'm gonna answer your question. Like I said, well, not some of you guys, this whole generation, y'all are coming up in false times. Meaning, no one's sitting y'all down and saying, okay, you out here in the streets. And so, all the friends you got, until y'all change y'all lives, y'all are not really gonna be good friends to each other. Y'all gonna be like dog eat dog to each other. You get it? And so you gotta keep your mind open to that. And build up on self, build up on character, things like that. Keep everything in a positive perspective. Meaning never get bitter about things. You just adjust and transform yourself, as you need to. Now, King Rail said, how do I rid myself from fear, cowardness? Is this a self-reflection or a moral checking thing? Okay, so you must be like one of the friends that's a coward. You be running on your friends, huh? Just playing. He one of the dudes that be running on his friends, y'all. He be with the ops, like, nah, bro, ain't my man. He be pulling the Peter. He be pulling the Paul. One of them. They be like, wasn't you with Jesus? Nah, I don't know him. They ain't my man. They ain't my rabbi, baby. I never knew him. 3 times. Nah, I'm just playing. Now, how do you rid yourself from fear and cowardness? I've never been a fearful person or a coward, so I honestly couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. For most people that know me, I need to become a coward and fearful a little bit so I be normal. So I'm working on myself in that way, meaning I'm trying to, as y'all would call it, I guess, humble out. But it's not a humbling out. I'm just rough. But like life is rough. It beats y'all down, it just make me like it. So I guess this is where we differ. Meaning life is rough to y'all, y'all get all beat the fuck up and weirded out. Life been beating me up since I was young. I got stabbed in my back when I was 17. You get it? My motherfucking friends was in eyesight. It's me versus 10, 15 niggas. But like they told me, they thought I was playing with the little kids in the neighborhood. These motherfuckers bigger than me. How they kids? I pull up, my guts falling out. So I'm a young nigga, I'm learning then, like, damn, when this shit get real. Mind you, I'm a gang member. So I'm learning, like, damn, when it get real, I'm be out here stabbing niggas up by myself. And so at 17, I'm knowing then, all right, I'm gonna be putting in work dolo. Like, when it come down to it. So you keep overlooking these things until it comes on a real level. But whatever fears and cowardness I guess I ever had, I started young. Like the life started out on me young, or I started out on myself young by making the wrong choices. Going, the wrong routes in life. And so in that, then life was rough for me. Meaning I went, I had stabbed when I was 17, like I said. And pretty much every year after that, like I said, I'm the dude that people come to get when they have beefs and stuff like that. So you get it? I'm the first target on the pull up. So they like get the little nigga because he the one that finance all this stupid shit. Like, you get my point? He giving them guns, he giving them money. And so it's deep. You learn as you go in life. And so I adjusted. The point I'm making is I couldn't tell you how to not be a coward because I never was. I wasn't raised up under them. It's deep. I didn't have no big brother and I didn't have no father. I had to make my own way. So that's why I'm like how I am. Where I would like move you out your spot. Fuck that. Like, you gotta go. I'm working with a handicap here. So that was always my mindset. Of course I adjust myself. I don't want you to get lost and you get it. We speaking my past. Don't get lost. We speaking 20 years ago. 15 years ago. And so I suppose you won't be a coward and fearful when you start to slowly face fearful things. I guess that's how it works. The more things that you have to challenge your fear and your cowardice on, so the more comfortable you'll get with yourself. Antoine Jackson said, "What's your sign?" I'm not into all of that. That's weirdo stuff. But I'm a Cancer. There's nothing about me that you can correlate to a Cancer. Meaning you got Cancers that come from a bubblegum lifestyle. They ain't nothing like me. It's the environment that's shaping form people. not their astrological sign. This is where y'all go wrong. It's about geography. Even those constellations is in a certain spot or location. And so it's not about what astrological sign you are if you want to know a person. You got to know their environment or their geography, where they from. So instead of asking a man, what's your sign, to try and figure him out, you ask him where you come from. You get it? Therefore, you can discern the difference in his nature. I already know a man raised in the forest got a whole different nature than y'all, a person that was raised in the city. You get it? You could use that more than you can use what a person's sign is. What that's going to do? That's made up. You get my point? That's a system that was made up, but where a person live at, so that ain't. And so if a young boy 1920 tell you, man, I'm from Chicago, O Block, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know, okay, he one of them shooters. His nature, this, you get it? You see my point? You know, like, okay, oh, Bobby Smurda, oh, he from Brownsville. You get it? Oh, okay. It's that simple. It's about geography. It ain't about astrology. The motherfucker's birth month can be whatever it is, and he'll be completely different than you'd ever assume. But if you go to his location, then you can grasp. Of course, his past location may not be his current, so you always want to be up to date. Of course, conversing with people will help you to grasp them. Learning a person takes time. So, when y'all ask each other, you know, what you think about this person, what you think about this person, this is something y'all should stop, because in that y'all are not giving yourselves time to know people. Because once you already know them in your mind, so you know them. And however they truly are, you not never gonna know that, because you already know them in your mind. Be aware of these things. Antoine Jackson said, Cardinal Waters, peace and wisdom. To talk clear on here, champ. Peace and wisdom, Tiffany Ella. If you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. It can be about my personal life. I don't mind. I'm seeing if y'all have any questions. And so most of my friends from the past, more than likely, I'm not going to be dealing with any of them. I spoke to one of my good friends earlier today. And I'm giving him a chance, you know, to explain to me why he was throwing me under the bus and acting like he wasn't. You know, he kept running from it. You know, over talking it, fast talking, saying call this person and that person. But we don't have to do that. You get it? I'm real and straight to the point. We don't have to do none of that. You tell me that I'm wrong. You get it? I'm like that. You tell me that I'm wrong, that you wasn't throwing me under the bus. So he never actually said he wasn't. And so I told him I'll pull up on him today and we can have a face-to-face, or we can do it over the phone. But he decided he didn't feel like talking. And so I told him we can't be friends. That don't mean we enemies, but ain't no need to reach out no more. Ain't no need to play games. I don't do that. Some of y'all have friends like that. They pop in and out. It's not just you. They do that with everybody. They be around one moment. I guess when they go through hardships, then they disappear. And then when things is better for them, they pop up. They forget you don't care about their hardships. You they friend. Keep in touch every now and then. Don't disappear for a year and then pop back. You get it? And so some of y'all have friends in the crew like that. One of my best friends, he like that. For the whole crew though, not just me. Certain people are not willing to acknowledge their actions, meaning they will rather convince themselves that, you get it? No, but this. So I'm asking him, like, what did I do? He couldn't really say. You get my point? Meaning he never said. He just kept saying like, you have a perspective of this and that. We not talking about perspectives. We talking about physical actions. Like you throwing me under the bus with your mouth. You get it? Like that. Dina May said, oh my God, me, I'm that friend. Oh, you that friend that can't acknowledge when you wrong? That's not good. Because when people get, meaning I'm almost 40, I ain't playing these fake friend games with people. You know, when we young, you overlook little shit, man. It's like, man, whatever. He just like that. Nah, too old. You gotta bring everything together when you get old. Can't have no loose shoestrings out here. This link a little weak, but you like, fuck it, man. That link been around for a while. Nah, that link had enough time to strengthen up. So I look at things like that. So I don't think me and my friend gonna never be friends again. I ain't really got too much to say on the strength of that. Meaning whatever's done is done. I don't, like I said, friendship is longer than any little moment. But if you can't acknowledge, real specific things, and we talking about real shit, meaning a lot of people spoke words against me at a time where they were supposed to speak the truth of their knowing of me. And a lot of people was throwing me under the bus. It led to some real shit where I was really betrayed by my own. And so when it's your own, it's nobody to fight. You get my point? If your mama betray you, what is nothing to do then? Ain't no win there. You kill your mama, then what? You did the whole world a favor. You get my point? If you kill your own boys because they betray you, then what? You just did all your ops a favor. Because they don't like your boys anyway, and they don't like you either, nigga. You get my point? And so once your friends betray you, it's no war you can fight. This all comes down to self after that. You get my point? Meaning once that happens, so you have to bring everything into self. There is no external force to lash out out. And so it's a deep thing. It was a good growing process for me, meaning it helped me, grow. It helped me to accept certain strengths about myself and, other weaknesses. Weaknesses like I overlook things, petty things. I overlook big things too. Like I said, man, I'm a little rough, so ain't nothing really nothing to me. You get my point, man? Meaning this is life. Life, you gonna get bruises and scrapes. Ain't nothing ever that deep where it's gonna change my emotional state and all that. You get my point? I'm always me. I'm always gonna be laughing, enjoying life, having fun, man, looking nice and chilling and stuff like that. So that crushes people when they think like it's deep. Life is deep, man. Some of y'all are young, y'all will grow up. But yeah, when I was young, I was betrayed by my own physical cousin and one of my best friends. Meaning these people spoke lies against me. It was a deep thing. I don't like the, peel off sores. Like I said, most of this stuff is all old, so we all old men now. Of course, I got a grandson, so we old now, but like I said, a lot of people reemerge, they reach out. I don't want nobody to get offended or feel like, oh, he lit now when he thinks, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just still real like I was before, and you wasn't like solid before, and we need to talk before you grin in my face. You get my point? And so, like I said, a lot of people that know me from the past, they clock in here and watch, so that's why I'm doing it publicly. Most people avoid conversations with me. They think it's gonna be something that it's not. You get my point? Some of y'all probably like that and don't even know me. Like, nah, I wanna have a convo with this nigga, but he might deck me or something. Then we gonna be fighting out there. I'm not like that. I'm really wise. I always make sense when I open my mouth. I don't have to put my hands on nobody. You gonna know I'm right once I start speaking. I don't deal with the pettiness. If I'm wrong, I don't sit there and waste my goddamn time. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. We gonna square it off. How I make that work out. You kind of learn that from business in the streets. You don't need to run in your mouth trying to, you get it? Defend your wrongs. You just square out that package. So I move my life like that. It's just a deal. Like, if I did something wrong, that don't mean nothing unless I ain't trying to pay it back. Then I'm wrong. So everybody don't have those experiences to pull certain character from. And so it's a deep thing. Y'all stupid. Dina May said, I'm working more on being present. I acknowledge that I am friendly but have not been a good friend. Yeah, a lot of you guys are like that, man. Y'all are the friend that like disappears. Then you pop back up. You be all lost on what's going on with people. You done made up stuff in your own mind what's going on because you absent all the time. People be shying away from you when you pop up. You be forgetting you absent. So you looking at them like, damn, everybody acting fake. You fake. You ain't even been around. Where you been at? You ain't even saying nothing like, yo, you get it? Some of y'all like that. Y'all the friend that dis a fucking pen, pop back up and don't even be like, yeah, man. You get my point? And so it's deep. Try not to be like that. I've always been a friend where you can always reach out to me. It's so real, even people that I don't deal with now, they could never say I can't get in touch with him. Yes, you can. He public. You can, you just not. And so you get my point? I'm always accessible, always make myself like that. People may adjust themselves, you know. Ain't nothing, everything in life is recyclable. A bad friend can become a good one. You get my point? An enemy can become a best friend. Everything's recyclable, so you always leave your door cracked a little bit, but don't come in my house unless I say you can. This is just an analogy, you know, for anybody. The door cracked, knocked. Speak your piece before you walk in. And so this is why I'm stern in my way, because I've been betrayed by family and friends. You get my point? And so my life is strange, meaning my ops have been better to me. Man, if y'all hear my life story, y'all will be like, this is strange as fuck, man. My ops will reach out to me. Like, I'll help you take out your own. Like them niggas. You get it? Like, I have a strange, like, my ops are better to me. I guess it's all respect. Your op respect you because you like him. You'll slap the shit out of him. He'll slap the shit out of you. So y'all like the same. Y'all just on a different side of the fence. So it's like that. Meaning my ops take care of me, as strange as that may sound. This is how I'm able to walk around with no crew, but my ops don't attack me. You get it? The only people that ever betrayed me was my own. So it's a deep thing. It's powerful too. Deep. Rhythmatic said, deep. The betrayal of my friends made me take a long look Self-life, the words that you speak are definitely real. Yeah, it's not about that. Like I'm saying, I know it's some things I might have dropped the ball on coming from that environment. I know one of my friends, I let somebody beat them up. I told them to be, you get it? Like I done did little, but we talking kid shit. Meaning I'm a rider. If you a little soft, I might make a nigga beat you up because you got to get tough. Or you got to can't like be chilling. Like, then sometimes I used to tweak back in the day. Nigga owe me money, that shit, somebody getting it taken out on them, I don't care. So what? So I'm sure I got little, you get a little goofy shit like that where a person might be mad. I might have served somebody, mama, you get it? So all these things rack up. This is why I don't want y'all to get lost. You will have people out there say negative things about me, but you got to remember the lifestyle I'm coming from. It might not necessarily be nothing I did with them. Just don't like me because, like, maybe one of their peoples was buying from my package and getting high, and they blame me for that. I have real life situations like that where there's people I'm cool with, and I'm like, I ain't gonna even curse you out for talking about me behind my back because I know why you did it. Because I was serving your mama, and I seen when I first did serve to how you started like acting funny back then. But I didn't stop. So I had little like things like that. My honor was fucked up like that. Not where I will betray you or do you dirty, but I'll serve your mama. There's business. You gotta go talk to your mother. I'm not saying that's right, but so that was my mindset. They gonna take me to jail when they come and get me. So like, I need your mama money. I need everybody money. Like, I know it sound fucked up, but this was my mindset. I was groomed under these ideals. Like, selling drugs is illegal. You need all of the money you can get. Fuck all of that dumb shit. So, of course, this is completely stupid. You helping to fuck up your friend's life. Meaning if their parent is on drugs and you helping with that, then you a fucked up friend, period. So I was a bad friend like that, maybe. This is not with all my friends. Most of my friends' parents ain't have drug issues. But, there are associates and, people from the neighborhood that you just grew up with, and you get it? And so I suppose everybody might have a reason to say some weird shit. I done fucked some niggas' girls. I ain't gonna even lie. I get jaded out. I be getting arrogant out. I pull up hella fresh, fuck a nigga chick because I can, like, stuff like that. Getting besides myself. Getting a little bigger than my bridges, bro. Walking around here like I'm 6'2" and whatnot, but I ain't. I'm only 5 feet something, but a nigga walking around like he's 6'2", 450, all muscle, but I'm not. So it's deep. I be knowing what I be doing. I be knowing where I be going wrong, but overall, I keep my mind wrapped on tight. This is in the past, of course. Now I don't, I don't deal with none of that kind of stuff. I'm a legit businessman, upscale knowledge, and it's been that way for quite some time. Meaning I didn't go from the street to the public person y'all see. I fixed myself. You get it? Meaning I left all these old things alone and got to grow up at some point. Think of the longevity of your life, the purposes of it, things like that, the order. What is disordered and, needs to be separated until it gets order. A lot of y'all help people be disorderly instead of putting a fence up and saying you can always come over this side of the fence, but you got to measure up to this side. You can no longer just be like any old way you want to be because you are familiar. And so if you a friend, make sure you a good one. Drug use, alcohol use, these things will interfere with your being a good friend. Always keep these truths in mind. unless you're not concerned with being a good friend. In that case, you know, life is a real discipline and a real mind. A lot of people are drunk and all types of things. They don't acknowledge these things before they move forward in their growth. And so it takes discipline to quit habits. Like I said, I just quit cigarettes. I only have one other habit to quit. I only ever had two habits, cigarettes and marijuana. So I've been blessed never to pick up extra habits being out there. That never was my thing, the drugs and the drinking. So, I do have a deep respect for people that kick heavy drugs. Like, I didn't before, but I do now. I say, damn, you powerful. I don't think a person that kick drugs realize how powerful they are. You came out of the goddamn abyss of death. Like, that shit was gonna take you down. It wasn't gonna. Woo! Not forget cigarettes. I'm talking about heroin. Man, it make me look at people that I know that kick that shit. Man, I got a deep. They stronger than me. It's a part of me that say like, damn, you a little stronger than me. I'm not sure if I could have kicked heroin if I caught up on that shit. Cause my goofy ass struggling with cigarettes. You feel me? So it made me look like, damn. I had to use the sorcery to quit cigarettes. Well, it's not a sorcery, but y'all know anything that deals with the mental, that's what I call sorcery. So I had to go into the deep levels of knowledge I have and apply a certain science to my mind so that I can quit instantly. And it worked, of course. I haven't struggled with, I haven't had no urges to smoke or nothing like that. But for a heroin addict, crackhead, that shit deep. I know a few people kicked heavy drugs. I didn't look at them before like they were strong. I just looked at them like, man, you just a crackhead. You feel me? Man, you just a dope head. I don't care if you don't use no more. You is what you is. I'll get you back on. Like, did I say that out loud? I'm just playing. I'll get you hooked back on this thing, baby. You better stop acting cute, man. I got you strapped by your foot. That's for you. Old time's sake, baby. Let me stop. Let me stop playing. Draw them back in. Oh, you getting arrogant? You out here? You quit your drug habits? Now you think you're cute? Now hook them back. Nah, I'm just playing. But, if you have a parent that was on drugs, like crack or something heavy, and you hold a lot of bitterness for them, they really strong, man. You should consider that. Strong for kicking it, whatever they fucked up on, so you got to charge them for that. But still, you got to look at your parent or whoever and be like, damn, yeah, you strong. Because niggas don't come out of that. Most people that pick up habits, they die with them. This is just the truth. Like, Bob Marley would smoke weed and shit. He died. He didn't kick weed before he. You get my point? Most people die battling whatever habit they had, whatever it may be, whether it's a simple one or a hard habit. And so, if you kick a habit, man, you a little powerful. You might want to put that on your resume. I ain't talking about to get a job. That should be a hell of a goddamn thing you should be able to put on your job. You know how much work it takes to kick a habit? That should be the first thing on your resume. Man, I kicked a 15, 20-year habit, baby. I'd hire you. Like, yeah, you did? And you don't fuck around no more? Shit, I'll hire you, man. Fuck it. You got resilient. You resilient out this bitch. Oh, god damn. So most people give up. They say, man, I am what I am. We gotta adjust our perspective on things. Life a little deeper than, people take account for. Griffmatic said I was the crack man, the dope man that delivered. Saw what I did up close and personal, saw the effects that it had, so I know. That's what I look at all my betrayals and things, or whatever may have happened to me, in life. It's just a matter of the decisions and the environments I put myself in. Like I always tell y'all, you gotta always reflect everything back to the self. And so as a child and a teen, I wasn't seeking out the best friends. I was just seeking out whoever was familiar, not really charging nobody with their actions on a real honorable level. Meaning all the friends I grew up with, they betray each other. You get my point? I don't want you to get lost. Betray each other, talk about each other, and do weird shit now still. It's just strange environments of people I wouldn't know. But I separate myself from those things. That ain't never been my thing. Whatever I got to say to somebody, I always say it to them. It's easier that way. Hear it right from me. And so most of my friends are still up to the same old foolishness, but they like close to 40 and stuff. Some a little older than 40. Some are dead. So this is just life. It's deep like that. And so if you young, get order in your life, man. That's the best thing I could say. Of course, a lot of friends I had in the past, they may be struggling now. When you're going through struggles, you get a little angered. They may think about the old times. Say, damn, I used to could have hit this nigga up. You get it? And now they feel like they can't. And they right. You motherfucking can't. You can't, blood, but you can build back. It's that simple. That's all I can say to people. You can build back. But I don't want to play games with nobody. I got better shit to do. They want to make all the noise. They want to go crazy today. Papa Lee said no longer being a Christian or deep in religion is as much as kicking drug addiction. Indeed. Beneath every addiction is a freedom, so kicking an addiction is a deep thing. A lot of people don't realize it, but their addictions have smothered and oppressed so many parts of themselves. Not just parts of their personality, but a lot. And so when you kick a habit, it's more than kicking a habit. It's like a releasing or freeing so many aspects of self that have been buried, It's deep. Our personalities is attached to habits, Habits being, things that put us under the influence. So your personality is influenced if you're someone that does, if you drink or do a certain, substance. And so you always remember that. Beneath that substance or addiction, there lies a true personality of self that's being covered by this false personality that is coming with the drug. And so it's a deep thing. Y'all drugs is what reemerge y'all pains from deep buried within. A lot of y'all have, negative, painful thoughts. And the drugs reemerge it. And so it's a deep thing. Be mindful of these things. Like I said, I've never been addicted to no heavy things. I've never been a drinker, nothing like that. This is why my belly flat. If you ever wondered, like, how the fuck is this nigga almost 40? He don't have a belly. It's just a matter of drinking, believe it or not. Everybody you see that's up in age, they may be 40 or so, they got a little gut, they drink. Every now and then, maybe, some every day. But it's just that, that's all. So everybody around 40 look like they got a little weight on them. They're a little fat, a little bit almost. They drink. It's simple. Y'all drink. I never drink. I'm damn near 40, so you gotta think, like, okay, that's what happens if you never really drink. Your goddamn belly look flat and you still look like a teenager. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Beneath every addiction is some shit. Like, it's something perfect about yourself that's just there. Like, you just have to grasp. And so I never really got bitter on things ever in life. Meaning, that's something I always learned from young. You gotta just stay calm and relaxed. You dig? And so anyone from my past, there's no bitterness. I don't want anyone to feel like, man, he ain't gonna be my friend. I ain't holding him down in the time where he needed me. I don't suppose everybody from my past that goddamn tough. I don't charge everybody from my past with being extra tough and you was supposed to help me, but you get it? We still gotta talk. So it's simple like that. Said I need R. What? Yeah, a lot of people do talk about diet, then they be drinking. That's why I say people full of shit. People be talking about healthy food while they drinking. They popping open the beer, telling you they eat healthy. I'm about to go get me a vegan salad, baby, but he like gonna get a drink with it. So you like, it's just the talks of the day. You gotta understand that, man. Everybody just flowing on the talk of the times, trying to look like they current with the flow of things, not really pulling for any truth itself. And so this is the life. You're gonna lose friends in this life, but you're not losing anything. You're gaining something. Meaning, whatever you lose that is not good is not a loss. Good being balanced, fair. I don't care what it is. King Rel said, I need nutrition help. I got belly and trying to lose it. I don't drink. I wasn't saying drinking is the only reason why people are fat. Now I'm sure you don't never walk or do nothing active, so you get it? Y'all play stupid with yourselves. You don't have to ask people everything. You use your brain for simple stuff. This way you don't be stupid in life. You get my point? And so you don't need to ask me why you fat. You know why already. Stop playing games with yourself. If you drink and you like, damn, I don't know why I can't get rid of this gut. I don't even eat like that. You drink, that's why. For those of y'all that don't drink and you just fat, you already know why you fat. You don't got the pull for retard shit. You drive around all day, you don't ride no bike, you don't walk, you don't ever run, you get it? You just always in a seated goddamn position, eating. So this is why your belly looks like a seated position. Make sense? Said you gotta program your food too. Yeah, y'all got a lot of stupid talk in the daytime. Please don't take offense though. I call it stupid talk. The program food. You cook food and you eat it. Y'all be getting lost in the stupid groovy talk of the times, not realizing how dumb it makes y'all sound. You don't program food. Your brain is on programs because of television. Programming. That part. Y'all hate the truth, boy. That shit disturbs me so much, how much y'all hate the truth. Y'all get mad when somebody tell y'all real shit. Like that's dumb talk of the times and you know that. Why you doing that? Then y'all get all angry and mad, defensive and shit. Be real in this life. Y'all fat cause y'all eat a lot. Shit simple. Y'all eat large portions of shit. It wouldn't matter if you're a vegan, y'all is greedy. Even a vegan got a big ass bowl. You get my point? And so y'all all programmed, brained out, and phony to self. This is all the problems. That's it right there. Y'all program minded out, regurgitating any new foolish talk, and y'all don't apply nothing truth and real as self. Like I'm greedy as fuck. I don't need to eat 10 wings and all these goddamn fries just cause it come with that. That part. You go down to Wingstop, Wing Deli. You say, give me a 10 piece with fries and a soda. Then you take that whole bag and you hold it up to your stomach. How that all gonna fit in there? Everything in that bag going in your stomach. You telling me that ain't a lot of shit? 10 wings, all them fries, that big ass drink. That part. You about to load yourself up. Mind you, all you need is 4 wings. Little handful worth of fries to get you through so you don't feel nauseous. That part. Y'all eat like this y'all last meal before y'all about to go to the death chair. Every meal is the last meal the way y'all laughing. I'm sorry. Y'all know I got to get in on y'all now. Y'all out here eating every goddamn last. Y'all eating every meal like it's the last meal before you die. Y'all don't just say, I just need a little nibble. I need a little niblet on something. Even when y'all say, damn, I'm a little hungry. I need a snack. Then you in McDonald's like, let me get the number 8. A couple apple pies, 2. Go and give me 2 extra more. Cause I'm gonna take some home because I like these things. You get it? Y'all do like that. Start getting carried away. Tell me you don't do that. You be like, damn, I'm a little hungry. I just need a little snack or something to hold me. Then when you go get this so-called snack, it be a whole meal. You got a whole cheeseburger and a whole french fries. You got a whole tuna melt. Tater tots. Some of y'all right now like, damn, chill, Solace. I'm hungry, nigga. I just ate at 8 o'clock this morning, but I'm hungry again. Can you please shut up? You are making me hungry. I feel y'all now that I ain't smoking. I'll be a little greedy, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga wake up, don't even open his eyes. I just eat some shit. Like, I don't know what it was though. This was last night. I woke up mad hungry. I said, damn, this how they be? I was too tired to open my eyes though, so I just moved my hands around. I said, I know I left some peanut punch. There's some fucking gummy bears or something around here. And I felt something that felt kind of slimy and gummy. I said, oh, there goes the gummy bears. I ate it. I never opened my eyes though. I went back to sleep. I just needed something right quick on my stomach. I always like how y'all be, you know. Y'all even greedy when y'all sleep. Nigga will wake up out of sleep but not fully wake up. Just enough to get something out the cupboard to eat it. Y'all walk back to the bed with your eyes closed with mad crumbs. with mad crumbs, eating the peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the walk back. You finish the whole sandwich before you get back to your bed. Then you just lay in your bed with mad crumbs on your mouth. Never having opened your eyes. You like, I just needed a midnight snack. I just needed to wake up and have a snack. It'd be the whole meal from yesterday. What are you doing? Ah, babe, I'm just getting up in the middle of the night. I need a snack. You down there making every fucking thing from dinner. Everything. Even the cranberry sauce. You like, nah, you don't even really need that. You warming up the buns. You ain't supposed to eat the whole meal when you just waking up in the middle of the night for like a quick snack. You supposed to get like one piece of chicken and just eat that. Go back to bed. Not y'all. Go ahead and make a whole new plate. Then stay up. I'm going to stay up and watch YouTube, babe. You go ahead and lay down. Don't worry about it. I'll be there in a second. I won't finish this plate. Don't watch me some Joe Budden podcast. You know they fired Mari and Mal and them? Yeah, babe. Don't worry. I'm coming. This is y'all. Y'all full of shit. Talking about dumb shit all day. Yeah, you know JPB show, man. That shit finished, baby. Yeah, Joe Budden done went crazy, baby. He done fired all them niggas up there. He done crossed over, baby. Your girl have sleep. Like, shut the hell up. If you eat and eat, shut up. Some of y'all girls be telling y'all that. Can you eat or talk? Which one you doing? You making midnight snacks talking dumb shit. Oh, babe, you got to wake up and come see this Joe Budden shit, man. They fired them all. She sleep. Why she won't wake up and care about that shit ain't more important than her resting? She got to go to work tomorrow, nigga. You don't work. She cursing you out because she ain't got no job, nigga. Now you're waking her up in the middle of the night. Talking about, hey, babe, I'm making a sandwich. Nigga, if you don't lay your ass down and get a new... Sleep in another room. Fucking sleep in the unemployment side of the house, motherfucker. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I know chicks is stealing my shit. They gonna use it on y'all. Nah, babe, you ain't sleeping in the bed till you get a job. Take your ass to the couch. That's the employment. That's the unemployment side of the house, nigga. You like, what about the kids? They work. You don't. He be tight, like, and they just got a job last week. I'm working all this time. I just lost my job. But I gotta sleep in the unemployment side of the house. And now I'm just messing with y'all, man. Y'all take y'all time. Get somebody that love y'all. They ain't gonna kick you out and put you on the unemployment side of the house. They gonna take care of you, make sure you get yourself back together. You know, y'all got Babylon ideals, so you just have to grasp. It's a deep, deep thing. He said, you sound like Cassidy. Ever since Cassidy came out, people be telling me, you look like Cassidy. You sound like Cassidy. No, my motto, blood. I used to drop keys in the water. I never seen Cassidy. Fuck you talking? What you talking about, man? Uptown with the kingpins, man. They all Puerto Rican. They don't speak no English. I never seen Cassidy. Nah, I'm just playing, but I never seen Cassidy. But he's from Philly, so I wouldn't. But he was rapping, so let's get real. I don't want to play stupid game. Boy got a future. I got one too, but it took me a while. I had to get my mind together. Some of y'all was smarter. Y'all didn't play with the streets. Y'all just rapped about it and shit. You had a future. I would never want to make y'all feel like y'all need to be, you know, have tough talks with me. We old, nigga. You did good for yourself, blood. Simple. Stay the fuck off the streets or whatever you did. Whatever you did to not get caught up in them streets, don't do it. Simple. Nigga had his eggs lined up better than mine, I guess. He was a rapper. I was nicer than Cassidy in rapping, but I never pursued it. I said there was no point. I was supposed to meet Cassidy. I brought my demo up to Rough Riders, but I went up there all wrong. So they're asking me for drugs and shit. Meaning Rough Riders is... Niggas was crazy when I went up there. I thought I was going to have a business meeting. I came up there smelling like some sour from uptown. They said, oh, I get all my bud from over there. Did you bring any? So they just turned into something completely different. And they was just like, come by tomorrow. Cassidy gonna be here. But I wasn't a groupie. Cassidy had just came out with like Hotel or something. I don't know. One of them. You know, when you in the streets, all that shit goofy. So it's just like, the fuck do I need to meet Cassidy for? He can't sign. You feel me? I was a young arrogant nigga. That nigga can't sign me, blood. What are you talking about? I need to meet the nigga with the bag. Like, where's Swiss at? Where's someone? Swiss wasn't even lifting either. It was deep. I seen Wad, the big CEO nigga. He shook my hand. He was handling some business though. So I slid out there. I'm like, yeah, he got me talking to all the goons. We just talking about weed. Like, can I bring them some? And what do I do for a living? And so my man, yeah, we gotta slide, man. I came to get put on. They trying to get me to put them on. Like, I gotta go. Some of the entourage be starving in these rap groups. You gotta know that. So if you like a up and coming up, you might be dropping the little keys in the water or something. You gonna pull up to like try to get on, and they fucking crew gonna be trying to get on with you. Like, yo, I don't really rap enough, and you got anything, you got anything going on in your neighborhood? I see you like, you look like you rolling. Then I may be like, I gotta work for you. Fuck this nigga. He got show money. I need something more consistent. Like, so it be like that, like on a real level. But yeah, I like Cassidy, man. He helping to get y'all out of goofy bozo. Cause y'all done got goofy in the rap thing, the battle thing. I used to watch it when it was real up. Y'all are goofy now. Y'all have too many crews, and I need a man to have his own mind and perspective. If y'all become too bozoed out, y'all think decision making is like a marriage. Say like, I'm down with this crew, so whatever this, that's weird. You gotta have a brain, like, especially in competition, you got to have a brain, cause all is coming down to judgment. Judgment got to be fair, not some brainwash thing, some perspective driven thing. And so be mindful of these things, meaning, you know, the kind of friend that you are, and the kind of friend that, you know, the type of friends you may keep around you. And so you always, you know, be self-aware of yourself. Meaning I'm aware of myself. I can say I've never done anything to any of my friends, but just looked out for them, and I guess maybe they wasn't strong enough to hold me down the way I need to be held down. And so, you know, this is where the mind starts to wander. Start to think of things to, you know, justify the wrong acts, but just be self-aware. Stay off the substances, you know, the alcohols. Fuck up your mind. Fuck up your memory and stuff. Peace and wisdom, Jalen Numan. Peace and wisdom, Antoine Jackson. Tell Dolo I said, what's up, champ? Tell Dolo the pilot man I said, it's about time me and him go live on Instagram. Not to have no debate or no weird, stupid conversation, but, you know, to just have a talk. Like how we did when we started off. You get it? And, you know, regular shit. Regular conversation. It's like, you know, like, nigga, why you made that video about me? I should deck you. Then he could say like, like whatever he need to say. I did that because you did it, you get it? And then, you know, that's how men do on real time. And then Sonetta could be next. And you know, whoever else got a fake little issue with the wise one. Like I said, I'm about to go through the rest of my transformation, so y'all got to argue with me now because I can't be doing that later. That shit is important in your growth. You gotta separate, you know? All that shit is poverty, having fucking argument problems and shit. You don't want to attach that poverty to your spirit, and it's stupid. And so, like I said, I'm all about self-perfection. Not the arrogant stuff, just real self-perfection, all the little bad habits, all the little things we do, false ideals we carry. We may not be fair in our way. I try to make sure I perfect all these things. Make sure I'm balanced, make sure I'm aware of my actions, others. Make sure I'm always fair in my way, or overly fair. This way you have no guilt when you move forward with your life and others are left behind because you like, there's nothing I can do with that. It's just completely imbalanced. Meaning with most of my friends or even family members, I can say like, I can go down the line individually, like I did this for you before. I did that for you. I did this for you. Not too many people can say that back. Most will say, man, I never knew you ever was going through anything. You always be good. But so that only just reflect that you not checking in and checking up and making sure, like, you get it? Everything's everything. So you got to start to sort through your friends as you get older. Family members as well. Everybody ain't got they spirit together. Like I said, some people are cowards, but they haven't come to terms with these things. They don't know how to develop a little backbone and a little toughness. And if not, this is fine. But we don't live in a world where a person will just come out and tell you, like, I'm a coward, I be scared a lot. You get it? And so it's all about being honest with self, developing self up, perfecting self. I'm not speaking finances. This has nothing to do with perfection of self. This has to do with the covering up and avoiding perfecting self. This is not to say that you don't need to get nice things and have all the material stupid things you want. This is just to say that that ain't perfecting your spirit and mind. Don't get lost on that. You doing all that because you're trying to avoid self. At some point, you have to deal with yourself. So we buy little things and little trinkets, and you know how I go. But the main thing, I wish all my friends well. I don't ever want them to think like that. Like, I never been the type to wish anybody bad. I'm gonna do my motherfucking thing out here in this life, so you better too. Like, I don't want nobody to ever feel like, man, this nigga, I don't wish bad on nobody. I hope everybody in life do good. I might need to hold something. But other than that, your being broke don't do nothing to me, because I'm going to do my thing. So I'd rather you do your motherfucking thing too, so you ain't got to be like hating on me and shit. Feeling like you left out or whatever. Do your thing. Simple. Because I'm going to do mine, period. And so it's a deep thing you try to grasp. Perfect the self. And so I may be gone for a little while. I'm not sure. Maybe a week or two. I want to make sure I completely have really kicked cigarettes. It haven't been a month yet. I don't want to get besides myself and be like, yeah, you know, I did it. Next thing I like to make sure everything is, you know, all urges is gone so I can move forward. So like I said, it's about perfecting the self. I can't argue in all these things, with anyone. We can talk and have discussions, but so it's a deep thing. A lot of y'all need to get to that place where you done arguing and things like this. Those that can't, help themselves, you just don't deal with them. Keep everything solid for self. Make sure everything's, on a good accord. Make sure you keep your perspective adjusted. Make sure things you go through distort your perspective. Change you out. You want to always stay like yourself. Anybody tell you I'm different, they speaking from the perspective that I don't fuck with them. They ain't speaking from the perspective of how I look and move, and you get it? All that's the same. Just don't fuck with you. It's reason for that. It's about self growth. Everybody has to grow up. Everybody grow on their own accord, though. I grew up faster than a lot of people, so a lot of people are catching up. A lot of my friends are just now having children and stuff like that. So you get it? Meaning there's a big gap in maturity. So it's a deep thing, but life is life. Everything turned out all right for Usyk. I like to keep it that way. Everything's getting better. And so, when things is good, don't mess up the good stuff. That's all I could say. If you somebody that got good friends in your life and you know you're not measuring up, you might want that self, before they kind of be done with you. So it's just like, oh baby, he about to stay. The bird. Now, if you guys have any questions, starting out soon. Think I got enough sun. Can't. He got control problems. Yeah, you're right, Antoine Jackson. The energies behind food or anything you take in your body. Yeah, because these things have, the micro levels of life within them. Meaning the food y'all eat have cells. These cells interact with y'all. Same way when you have drugs. The agents within the substance of the drugs, these being your antagonist and agonist, so they start interfering with your neurons, your neuron receptors, basically your neuron cells. They start mixing and merging in with them, distorting your perception and different things. So everything you take within self, so it's going to add to self and distort the perception of self. Of course, when you're dealing with food, you remove these things from the self. When dealing with drugs and things, they kind of wear off over time. But it's the words and the sounds that don't wear off over time. Y'all still have songs in y'all brain from when y'all was young. Y'all still have bad thoughts, whether it be bad experiences or anything, still in your memory or mind from when you were young. And so that's what I mean. The heavy things in life is removed from you, easy. But it's the things that are not physical that kind of lingers around, like thought. You get it? Thought ain't physical. It's like airs. It just lingers within self. And so you got to be mindful of that. Those kind of things. Those toxic things. Toxic words, toxic thoughts, experiences that's going to have you bittered out and angry and things like that. And so all is welcome to have a conversation with me. I always say most people funny, so I ain't really trying to have no real conversation. Cause y'all be knowing where y'all fall short at. It is just is what it is. So man, that bird is pretty. Does the view look dark or is that just me? I also want to say none of you guys keep answering the question from yesterday's video, but not answering the question. I'm not sure what you're watching the daytimes, but it's making y'all extremely scrambled brain and one level from near inactive minded. I asked a simple question. Do you believe in a God from a religion? Or do you believe in what I said God was? And do you want to learn more of that? The end is simple. If you believe in a religious God, you say, yeah, I believe in a religious God. If you and you trying to learn more about what I say, no, I don't believe in a religious God. I'm trying to, you get it? You see how short and simple the answer is? Some of y'all have lost your minds on here. Like, I believe in the strangest, weirdest thing. People are starting to talk strange, weird, not making any sense. When people view you as extremely wise, I'm starting to see y'all have a desire to try and like show me I'm wise too. Even I go through this with certain friends. I'm noticing when I come around people, I knew you from the streets, you always been dumb. And you still do the same shit that we did when we was young. You get it? So I'm not expecting you to put on this fake facade like you. This is happening a lot. It's like becoming annoying. I guess it's like that for anybody. Whatever you do, and really good at, and I don't know. That shit's strange. It's like wisdom makes y'all dumb. Y'all try and be wise. Y'all trying to show me like, no, I'm wise too. In competition with anybody in wisdom, I wouldn't care. You get it? Who wise? What I do, like, this is what I've been doing since a kid. Like, my friends don't realize that because they don't do that. Meaning I've been, studying all the Bibles and all the religious texts since the kid. 21, 22. This is why I know no good like that. It's not magic. I've been reading them things for how long? I was determined I won't figure this out. It's no fucking way this book's smarter than me. How can I learn to read and understand it? I got a dictionary and everything, man, and read that thing. Whatever I don't look it up. So full understanding of these books are talking about. Read the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Sumerian Kings List, the Enuma Elish, Epic of Gilgamesh, anything you could think of. Book of Jubilees, everything. The Book of Thomas, I'm reading things that's left out. I don't care. I want everything. I need to figure this out. And so, if we grew up together, you're not on my level on scholarship. You must be smoking some shit. That's most people, though. I've read an extremely large amount of literature. And not the literature y'all read. I read the ancient stuff. Y'all read stuff written about the ancient stuff. Don't read the Book of the Dead. Y'all read like what people say about the dead. You get it? Like that. Y'all don't read the Enuma Elish. Y'all read like Eric von Daniken's book, Chariot of the Gods. He's like, this is his perspective of his writings. And so y'all minds are scrambled. Y'all speak of the Anunnaki and things like this, but y'all do not know what text these things truly come from. Y'all just know like difference of people speaking about, not realizing like these people can be wrong. This is not the source. This is just their perspective on it. Eric von Daniken's books is just his perspective on it. Zachariah Sitchin, he decoded the tablets into, languages we can understand, but this doesn't mean he have the understanding of what's being said. You get it? I can translate words for you, but me understanding what they are true, that word, our word, that. But now they're talking about reading these ancient texts, they get a little strange, You're like, man, they speaking in like myth and this shit sound fake. It's not that, it's just the understanding. We got the translations, not the understanding. And so I read the source text, like the Enuma Elish, I read that. I don't. I read Zechariah Sitchin and they shit, but they shit wrong. Meaning they perspective is off. You have to have an understanding of life manifesting forth from the vibration to understand the ancient science because they're speaking from this perspective. All is body, all is physical life manifesting forth from its vibration. Sound is the creator, or this is what creates. Raising sound. This is how you get Ra. Ra is raw, like a roaring lion. And so y'all don't understand the science, meaning ancient Egyptian science is so goddamn deep and simple though. And so that's what Ra is. When sound goes to a roaring scream becoming light. Like when thunder goes boom so loud that you see a flash of lightning. It becomes light. It raised too high and it hurts. It's manifesting out physical. From that flash of light, you're gonna see a drop of water. Then more water. You get it? Then hail and ice, baby. You feel it? And life just manifesting out from sound. All from one sound or vibration. And this is how we all manifest out. And so if you don't understand that, meaning it's deeper than what I'm saying, I'm just giving you a perspective. But if you don't understand the orders of life, you're not going to understand ancient Kemetic science, uh, ancient Jewish science, nothing. You're going to be lost. And so it's a deep thing. If any of you guys are interested in ancient Kemetic scholarship, any kind of scholarship, any book that you're having trouble understanding, you can bring it to me and I'll explain it to you. They be fighting out here. I don't know if y'all saw that. Peace and wisdom, nature boy. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you good, Sadiq Blackwell. I read what you just said about God. Peace and wisdom. Make sure you learn more. Like I said, I want to finish my self-transformation. I might even quit marijuana. Because I'm actually smoking for nothing at this point. Meaning once I quit the cigarettes, don't really have the desire to smoke marijuana either. I just do it because, you don't want to give up everything too fast. It's how you lose your mind. Take your time. If you disconnect too fast, you don't get to bring nothing with you. Like, you don't give nothing a chance to transcend with you. If I perfect myself too fast, then I won't give any of you guys a chance, you get it, to come along for the journey in perspective. You get my point? You transcending at your pace, I'm transcending so fast, we become completely different. Like, so like that. Meaning I don't want to do things too fast. I feel like I could perfect myself tomorrow, give up everything and just be perfect in my way. Silent. Why solace the silence? Keep my words short, things like that. Like when I first came, I used to keep my words short, but when I came, I was transformed. So I've racked on some dirt. Of course, I do my conscious cleansing, a few times a year. Make sure I keep myself, in a good spirit, good mind space, so I can keep receiving. So it's all about growth. That's all I can keep saying. Perfecting the self. Many don't know what that is. They think it's a materialistic thing, and I'm not speaking of that. Papa Lee said if the scriptures did not come by private interpretation, why do men think they can privately interpret it? I don't understand what you're saying. Peace and wisdom. When I asked that question yesterday about, what God y'all believe in, it's not for me, it's for y'all. You have to make sense in your life for your life to make sense. That should make sense. I don't. So y'all haven't taken the time out to see how much sense y'all actions and things y'all do actually make for your life to even make sense. You're like a fake Christian at this point looking for, real Christian results. It don't work like that. Now, if Christianity is a bad thing, like, Usia says, so you over here bringing that bad mentality, truly not grasping nothing on this end. So you get my point? You're like someone who hasn't chose nothing. And so everybody is what they choose in life. If they like, I ain't calling you nothing. I'm just saying you indecisive. So you can't be nothing till you decide. A lot of y'all play safe. You say, man, I ain't nothing. Yeah, you said it, not me. You might want to be something at some point, though. So you got to choose in this life what you is. And so if you've been listening to the Jews I've been dropping, you shouldn't be confused on what God is. I've gave y'all all reference y'all need. I've even broke down y'all own Christian texts so you could see I'm a scholar in that. You ain't gonna find too many people better than me in that book. That's why you ain't seen nobody ever challenge me in it, and you not. All I got to do is be nice to the other teachers. I'm not mean to them. Their ego is just really high. So I'd have to be really nice. Say like, yeah, Dolo the pilot, man, you're really dope, brother, and you're really wise. And you get it? And Sonetta, you're great, and your channel is the best, brother. You get it? They need to hear these kind of things. Why? It mean a lot from me. Why? Because I'm wise as hell. Meaning my wisdom is scary if you real with your own self. You get my point? Sonetta he got some shooters over there. He got polite. That part. I don't think y'all realize how smart and intimidating my wisdom is. Motherfucker got a little wisdom. He say, nah, that nigga right there is cold-blooded. His scholarship is crazy. I can't fuck with him on it. I can't fuck. Who could fuck with me on scholarship, truly? Tell the truth. Nobody. And so you get it? I'd have to be, meaning I can't compete with anyone. I'd have to be like just an overseer. You get my point? Once you put me in the realms of competition, so then it's going to get strange and weird. Because most is like, I can't beat him in no fair, straight up debate. So we got to do something else. So it's cold-blooded. In Nigeria, when someone comes knocking on your door and you say, who is it? They usually respond with, I am, and you recognize them by their voice. Okay, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but it sounds like you're saying in Nigeria, if someone knocks on your door, they don't say their name. They just say, I am. And you're supposed to know their voice? Is that what you're saying? In America, we just be like, it's, and then you say whoever you are. Like, who knocking at my door? You be like, man, it's me, baby. People in America stupid. They won't even say their name. They'll just say like their main slogan you know them by. Oh, it's me, baby Paul. You know who it is, baby. Come on, stop playing, cat daddy. Let me in. Then you like, oh, that's so oh, that's stupid. Let him in. Some people got a certain kind of knock. You like, oh, that's dummy. Let Goofy in. As soon as they walk in, y'all get to talking shit to each other. Yeah, what's up, Goofy? My homeboy like that. Every time his homeboy call, he be like, what's up, fish? Say like fish is pussy, so he be calling his man pussy. What's up, fish? And they be arguing before they get into their natural conversation. I be like, y'all retarded, man. Two Beavis and butthead ass niggas, man. But I see everybody like that, man. That's just how people is. In America, if somebody knocks on your door and you say, "Who is it?" and they be like, "I am," that could go bad. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You better be announcing who you are in America, because people in America don't play all of them games like that. You better say who you are, and you better say who you are fast. You better acknowledge who you is fast, because you might die, especially if you're knocking on somebody's door playing them games, talking about "I am," and this is their house where they sleep. Man, you better, if you from Nigeria, you come out here, you better say your goddamn name and make sure they can see you through the peephole. Don't be standing to the side playing games, fumbling with your phone. They get to shooting through the door and drop you. I don't know what he was doing. I couldn't see who it was. I asked them who was it. They said "I am." They playing like they was God. I don't play like that. Like this what will really happen in America. Like, don't play with God out here like that, blood. You ain't "I am." That's the Heavenly Father, cat daddy. So I laid him down. Like, you don't know what might happen out here in America. Just make sure you make yourself known. Don't be creeping and all that weird stuff, knocking on people's doors, talking about "it is I, the cuddler." Hmm. You're gonna be roadkill. You're gonna be some nigga down south dinner. They eat people down south, deep in the countryside. Meat is meat to people in the country. Not even capping. Man meat, squirrel meat, whatever. Once you take off the skin, it's all meat, baby. They'll fry you up. They all got meat grinders in the shed. You will go in it, like, turn you into burger meat. And they will have a barbecue, and they will tell all the neighbors and people that came to the barbecue that this is regular hamburger meat that they bought from the store. And it be you. You taste good. You say, "Damn, Bob, this some good ass burger meat. Where'd you get this from?" "Oh yeah, they just brought in a fresh stock today. It's you though. Your black skin tastes good." Your black skin tastes good as hell as a hamburger. Don't ever think it don't. You taste good as oxtails, baby. Your knee bones taste like oxtails, and your ankle bones is oxtails, baby. You taste delicious. Eat you up. Cold blooded. He from Africa, so he know. He like, "Oh yeah, we eat fucking laughing hyenas, blood. We eat anything." Like, they eat monkeys in Africa, my nigga. They don't care. I'm not capping either. Niggas that hunt still, they eat baboon. That's good meat. You see a nigga sucking on a baboon's foot. Like how back in the day you see a person sucking on a chicken's foot. Say that foot tastes good. Say that pig foot tastes good. That chitlin tastes good. I'm just I'm trying to make some of y'all vomit. That chitlin and big feet taste so good. Put some hot sauce on that thing. Papa Lee said the translation of "I am," and I mean. You know how people in America be like, nah, I mean, they all fucked up in Africa. They don't know what y'all saying. Like, no, I am out here as I am. But you have to say who I am is hella I ams. You have to finish it. I am Solace or I am Papa Lee. You can't just be like, who is it? I am. I am who? So like people gonna get disturbed with you in America if you talking like that. Not finishing your sentences. They gonna be like, what are you, stupid? What are you, an immigrant or something? People in America are rude. They put on a fake facade like they ain't, but they disrespectful. They just curse you out and shit. They don't care if you don't get it or not. You should have got it. Like, that's their mind perspective in America. It don't matter if you don't understand what I'm saying. You should have. And I'm not saying it again. You better hear right the first time. This how your mama like that. She slapped the shit out you if you don't do what she said, but you didn't even hear her. You like, I didn't hear you. Then she slapped you like, yes you did. So then you pretend like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do everything in this house that need to be done because I don't know what she said. And I'm not asking her again what she said because she gonna slap me. Like, some of y'all came up like that as a kid. You ask your mama tell you to do something, you don't do it. You like playing something. She get to beating your ass, then you like, damn, I didn't even hear you. Then she whoop your ass again, like, yes, you did hear me, and you better do what I said. Then you be fucked, because you like, damn, I really didn't hear her. So then you wind up cleaning up the whole house, you do everything. But all she asked you to do was one thing, like get her slippers. You did that too. You did everything. Because you didn't know what she said to do. You didn't want to ask her again, because that was going to be an ass whooping. Like she told you heard her. You feel me? Like, you heard me already. Don't play with me. I'm tired of telling you the same thing more than one time. And so this is how it is for boys. They mama tell them stuff, they don't listen. She slapped them. They be like, what? She'd be like, didn't I tell you to do something? Then he like, what you told me to do? Then she beat his ass. Like, you think it's a game. I told you to pay attention. Then he still don't know what she said, but he like, I ain't asking. I just do everything. He make dinner everything. He can't even cook, but he like, I don't care. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss nothing, cause mama be tripping. Like, good old mama be tripping. And so try to grasp. You guys make sure y'all perfect itself out. Like I said, I'm about to finish my self-perfection. All seeking wisdom gonna have to go to that private Facebook page. I'm only kind of been posting there, like wisdoms and things. I'm only gonna be dealing with those that, you know, act as if they want to be dealt with. And so if you want wisdom from Musir, get on that private Facebook page, because I'm not going to be consistent in the public. I don't want to hold you now. It's all about upscale knowledge from now on. Upscale everything. You have to come to a time in life where you have nothing else to do with poverty anymore. Period. Whoever want to stay impoverished, whether mind, spirit, or physically, you have to let them go on about your goddamn business. Some of you guys are still, you know, lost in your emotional states, impoverished emotional state, impoverished minded, and many other poverties. So Get the self together. Get yourself some deep level wisdom to, complement that getting the self together part. It's a deep thing. I just want to read to y'all something that somebody just left a comment on one of my posts. This is what I mean by y'all are truly disturbed and y'all need help. Y'all are liars. Irina de Klerk said, "We are energy and energy never dies." This is the first lie. Speaking about energy like it's a physical body. The fuck are you even talking? You see my point? Y'all have no true wisdom, just dumb regurgitation talk. So you heard energy never dies. You regurgitate that, never thinking to yourself, hold on, energy ain't physical. Only thing that dies is physical stuff. The fuck am I even talking? Why am I even saying that? That's stupid to say. Why am I speaking of energy like it's a physical, like it's my physical body? Why am I using words that go with my physical body? Energy is like light. You turn it on, you turn it off. It's like your mind. It goes unconscious and then it regains consciousness. On and off switch. Energy, which is light, ain't got shit to do with dying and living. It got to do with on and off. Bodies die and live. Now, they said we are energy and energy never dies. Lie number one. Lie number two. Jesus' real name is Yehusay. You see how y'all been changing Jesus' name. This shit don't even make no sense. It ain't Yahashua, Yahweh, Yahweh. It ain't none of these no more. Now it's Yehusay. Next it's gonna be Shaka Khan. I don't got time to play with you people. Y'all are liars. Adding shit to the text, lying. They gonna say Yahusa is the son of Atum. Unreal. This shit crazy. They think they think the ancient Egyptian gods are living people. They too dumb to realize this is the death in the life. Meaning ancient Egyptian gods is like angels. And angels ain't physical living beings. They are part of the dead. And so like it's something wrong with y'all. But anyway, Yahusay, this being Jesus, this is the son of Adam, born of masturbating. Some of y'all are completely stupid, man. I am truly glad I'm about to make a little separation between myself and some of you guys. Y'all are impoverished. That's not to say you can't come learn true wisdom of ancient Egypt, all biblical texts. But y'all are mixing and merging texts. This shit is just despicable. Jesus is now the son of an ancient Egyptian. Unreal. You got Osiris, Usir. All these other stupid names y'all got, Jesus, this thing, that thing, this all made up stupid shit. And that's just the reality of it. And this is why y'all keep changing names and making a mockery of the religion. Meaning I truly despise a lot of y'all that are in religion because you disrespect the religious texts that come with the religion. Playing dumb games knowing you don't pick it up, but you just make up. Some of y'all just re-speak things y'all hear that people y'all like said. And so, most people liars. Whatever religion they in, they ain't in. They just say it with their mouth, not with their actions. Everybody's wise, but don't put in no work to have wisdom. They know no scholarship, no nothing. And so, peace and wisdom. Can y'all stop coming to my channel saying stupid lies? Start with self. Is what you saying the truth or something you heard? If it's something you heard, you don't need to re-spread it. Ain't no point. Truth is what you know. Not you like somebody, so whatever they say you like is good. That's don't got nothing to do with truth. That got to do with you stupid. You get it? Like some of y'all haven't like realized how stupid you are. And like stupid is a real thing. If you acknowledge smart, you gotta acknowledge stupid. You can't just acknowledge things in life you want. If there's a such thing as smart, there's a such thing as stupid. If there's a such thing as learning wisdom, there's a such thing as learning stupidity. A lot of you guys are learning stupidity because you're learning from people who are truly stupid. Y'all are just lost in the times. Like, and y'all know it. Meaning y'all judge people according to majority. I don't know how to explain it. If I pay for 1,000,000 followers, so then, like, you get it? Y'all will all follow me. Just assuming, like, no, Silas must be the rightest because he got all the subscribers. Like, you get it? Like that. Y'all follow according to majority rule, not according to the truth of self. And so, y'all are grooming the mind into being stupid. And so, in that, stupid gets frustrating. And guys get frustrated a lot, argue a lot, things like this. Can't sit still and be at peace a lot. And so, life is learning. Most people have disturbances within that they haven't cleansed up, and so you have to deal with people on a surface level. This is why y'all shallow-minded talk. Meaning y'all just have senseless, foolish conversations. Y'all call it just, kicking the shits. Very, meaning if you go into any circle of friends, usually there's not deep level conversation going on. You get it? There's not real discussions that they need to have with one another about certain things that's being avoided, and this is not what's being discussed. What's being discussed is shallow-minded, stupid things that don't even matter about anything, bullshit talk. This is done because of that. Most people don't want to deal with themselves, so they cover it up with BS. BS words. It's an avoidance of, getting the self where the self needs to be. And so that's where I'm at in life. Getting everything, perfectly together. And so visit my website, wiseservant.org. Google will upscale knowledge. I'm about to change the website and everything. Because a lot of you guys are following, but you're not trying to grow. You're just like, you don't realize it, but you are what makes things spoil. So, wisdom is a working on the self. Hopefully a lot of you guys get there. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. Like I said, visit the website. You can go to my private Facebook page before I shut it down. Not shut it down, but like shut it down from receiving anyone else. I like to keep things a little small. Small and real. Not big and fake. And so like I said, you can go to the private Facebook channel. I have posts up there. I have a couple of videos that I'm about to throw up there. Yesterday's videos. Meaning the video, I don't want to say the video y'all didn't get yesterday, but that video and 2 other videos. So y'all missed those yesterday, but they, in the private section. And so I'm gonna be moving like that from now on, probably for a time. Man is like man is like animal. You look out for man, he becomes spoiled. He becomes like an animal, keeps returning. Becomes like a handicapped dependent, dragging you down. And so a lot of y'all have become that. Trying to convince me that I should be your slave and just teach you for free and not have any kids for myself. And you get it? You have become like a weight of uselessness. And so I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you know, you're gonna be that wherever you go. So it's just a deep thing. Try and grasp. And that's what a lot, you know, a lot of people seeking wisdom of these are your types. They down on their luck, they have absolutely nothing going, they all fucked up. And so they looking for wisdom to save them. They always looking for something to serve and save them, but never looking to save self or others. And so a lot of you guys fall into that category, meaning that's a perfect description of you. You're always looking for someone to service you and save you, but you're never thinking of who you servicing and who you saving. And so it's a deep thing. Be mindful of these things. This is how you become, you know, a heavy weight and a burden for somebody, and they're gonna drop you off wherever. And so be mindful. It's a deep thing. Life is not about getting over on people. It's about getting along with people or getting along. Not about getting over on people. It's about getting along with them or getting along away from them. Like going on your goddamn way. You know, getting along with your life and that type of thing. And so the ground gives. If there's nothing put back into the ground, so the ground will eventually spoil out, not being able to give. So you get my point? A lot of y'all moving that way. Y'all will bring down the whole, y'all will bring down everything from your, you know, taking, never putting back. And so a lot of you guys are like that in life. You take from a lot of people. You never really do anything for anybody. So it's about growth. Separating self from what's not needed, whether this is people or whatever. And so I'm about to go make me a nice big breakfast and enjoy the rest of my day. I wanted to just remove, you know, some of this negative energy from the self. Like I said this morning, I was speaking to a old friend that kind of was doing the wrong things, throwing me under the bus and things like that. And They kind of carrying on like ain't no discussions that need to be had, and so speaking to them was a waste of time. But I knew it was. But you always give your peoples a time. See if there's growth, see if there's any change. And that person don't even acknowledge that they disappear. You get it? Disappear for 2 years. Not just on me, anybody. Many friends call me for this person. Like, yo, you seen so and so? And I'm like, nah, they disappear shit again. So once I see simple things are not being acknowledged, and you just like pumping your own mind up like, no, I'm solid and I'm a good friend. No, 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 no. I don't want to play those games, especially when I've been a good friend. You get it? I've never spoken ill about this person behind their back or anything. I've always helped them. If somebody do anything against them, I'll speak in their favor. That's how I move. And so, you get it? I kind of wasted an hour this morning speaking to that person. But I let it be known, like, we done, champ. You don't need to reach out ever again. I just wanted to be clear. Like, now you clear why I don't fuck with you. So you don't have to reach out no more. I'm good on pretending. And so I wanted to release that energy from self and not have it in my home. So I came outside to have the discussion with him. And then I just said, let me go on ahead and speak. This is a good way to remove anything left over that may be left over. He didn't bother me in the conversation, anything. I already came to terms with him. But he seemed to not have come to terms with his own self. Meaning he's lying to himself like we the best of buddies and he's like a really great friend, and you get it? So I'm just trying to, you get it? Let him see, like, you're like delirious, bro. But you have to come outside more. You can't disappear a lot and think you're gonna know what the hell going on in life. And so I had to let him go for good. But he ain't somebody that really be around like that. You know, a lot of times we have friends that we known for years and years, but they're never truly around. We just kind of include them as like, yo, that's my bro. And but when we really think back, it's like, bro don't never be around. He disappears. You get it? Can't depend on him. You can't depend on him to even pick up the phone. You know, some of y'all like that. You can't even pick up the phone half the time. So I'm not saying it's just with me. He's like that with everyone. That's what most people, they're the same way with everyone. It's not just an individual person. So I don't take offense to it or nothing like that. I was just explaining that I can't deal with nobody that, ain't solid. I'm too old for that, man. Ain't no point. My daughter's damn near 20. He's supposed to be the godfather. He ain't got no you get it? And everything there's no accountability for nothing. It's like, no, but, and I don't got time for that. We grown, man. And so when you get to a certain age, you just make sure you deal with, real people. Jimmy Infinity said, oh, he foul. Yeah, a lot of people are foul. They don't look at it that way. But you always know what's what when you ask them, what did I do to you to make you do that? And when they can't give you an answer, and they get to be like a run around the circle, so then you know, all right, you move on. You get it? You do the same with the relationships you in with your women. If you know you right, and you know you're balanced, meaning I'm balanced, I'm with myself. Every aspect of self. And so all I can do is give a person a chance to see if there's any growth and change. Once I see it's not, you kind of bickering, you like a kid a little bit, I got to cut you loose. You got to have some control over yourself and shit. Because I don't like raising my voice. So if you ain't talking to me right a little bit, it's going to turn into something. And so it turned into what I didn't want it to. Where I had to like raise my voice and shit and get a little ugly. I just wanted to do the video and, release whatever might have been left over. Like I said, I don't feel like anything. I feel pretty good, but you never know. I don't know. It's just external energies, you get it? Meaning if you have a conversation with anyone, you make sure whatever state you was in, you stay in. You get my point? If you're in your house and you're having a beautiful, lovely day, beautiful, lovely morning, and that negative person call you, you step outside of your house. Do not have that conversation in your house. You step outside of your house, you have that conversation, and you don't go back into your house until you're done with the conversation. I was done with the conversation after we had it, but so y'all know I'll be out here anyway, so I just chill for a minute. I said, let me talk off anything that may not have, you know. Sometimes it's a little bit left over. You might not realize it though. And besides that, anyone that grew up with me, I'm just giving them clarity. You might feel like, damn, I wasn't, solid with cheese like I could have been. I could have been, he was always a good dude to me, man, and looked out. And so I did it for that. For those that's like that, you can reach out. We have to have a conversation, but you good. I don't have no animosity to nobody. I don't feel like nobody really did anything to me. Like I said, my own betray me. So if it's my own, that's a matter of me. These niggas come from up under me. They however like I raised them to be. So I don't look at it no kind of way. I don't feel no kind of way. You just got to be solid on the move forward. Like, because I'm grown now. I don't live by goofy street morals and all that weird shit, And so I did this video for that. Some of y'all took advantage and, not advantage, but you took advantage of the time and asked yourself some questions. Some of y'all still are. I'm going to slide out in a minute, but I like to get y'all questions in. So that's the main thing, the wisdom. It's lessons and everything. So if you heard this video, the friendship part, apply it to self. Like I said, these is old things. I always knew I didn't have. You get it? You not. I'm a smart person. I always knew my friends wasn't solid. They didn't give me too many goddamn opportunities to see that, where they like leave me hanging. And then I'll like, overcome a thing, and then you get it. People will act like they was with you, and you get it. So I go through things like that. I may have drama in the neighborhood or something. It'll be a whole crew versus me. I got hella crew, but they not doing nothing. I'm doing everything. Then when I conquer by myself, licking my own wounds, everybody around to enjoy the spoils, like as if they was there with me. You get it? And so it's deep, like that. Nobody's putting in no work. A lot of my friends got reputation, but it's mine. They never did nothing. You was just with me. You was going to work every day. I was out here in the streets. You associated with me, so they got you as some G, but you just a clown, like. So it's a lot of that. But like I said, everybody should be grown now. You can reach out. Ain't too much change with Big Cheese, man. That's what they used to call me, Cheese. Just gotta be solid. Nothing really changed with me. Solid. Like I said, I don't have no problems with my ops. This is a matter of my own. Like, when it's a matter of your own, so it's a matter of self-growth. You get it? That's the battle. And so adjust self. Pick up good friends, things like this. But, you have to be good yourself. Jimmy Infinity said, he'll be alright, peace and wisdom. Yeah, hopefully he will. I suppose he will. I ain't his mama or his daddy, so. I figure every friend I got, he should be good, man. I ain't niggas' fathers and daddies and you dig. I be looking out for niggas, but niggas got to grow up, man. Carry their own weight. Look out for me. Look out for me sometimes. I'm that type. I done did all I can do for everybody. So it's the same with a lot of y'all, man. Y'all been here taking in this wisdom. You ain't never really gave back a hell do sit down in any way. And so, I don't be wanting nobody to feel no way. Y'all delicate in the daytimes. Meaning y'all will leave a person hanging and never really look out for them and just take from them. And then when they like, yeah, I can't fuck with you no more, y'all act like it's beef. Like when I tell y'all like I'm gonna teach y'all no more, I'm gonna just do my private thing and you should just pay. Y'all be taking like offense. It's like, bro, I already hooked you up. What the fuck? I'm not saying we got beef. I'm just saying like shit. You that type. You not gonna never like you not never gonna look out. I'm looking out for you. So you gotta adjust things for your own self. Some people just like that in life. I guess they don't mean nothing by it. They just like that. I don't know how to explain it. Some of y'all just like that. You will use people up. You will make every excuse in life to say like it's not like that. To continue using them. You may even love the person you're using. So that's what makes it not even really make no sense. But y'all still do it. It's like if I can get over, I'm gonna do it. You never adjust and say, you know what, at this point I am wrong. That person been kind of good to me. And I get why they frustrated with me. Let me get my shit together. Some of y'all ain't like that, man. Y'all mess up good things in life. Y'all find yourselves with all the bad people and bad shit in life, and you can't realize, like, damn, you had a lot of good people in your corner. You just be on some other shit. You kind of weirded out. And so I know a lot of people like that, but it's the environment, man. They haven't come to terms with what the environment did to their mind. And so most people from those environments, they see more benefit in the quick come up or getting over on a person than they do in the longevity of the friendship or business. I got a homeboy, he break people for cocaine. Like, he sell them fake coke instead of real coke. And I used to always tell him, why don't you just sell them real coke? They will come back. You can start a nice relationship with them and make money all the time off them, not just break their pockets one time and then they come back looking for you. He don't, you get it? He don't care about that. He like, nah, it's quicker and faster this way. And so my point, some of y'all are like that. You can't see like, no, that's not no come up. That's a L. Like, he a customer, he coming back, he coming all the time. Like, so some of y'all like that in life with friends. You like the friend using people. Take their friendship for weakness, and then you get mad when they cut you off. You make it a beef. Next thing you know, y'all got beef, and you like the bully in a situation. You trying to force people to be good to you while you treat them like shit. So, hopefully some of y'all get it together, but you find yourself alone, because a lot of y'all not built to be alone. Alone is a gift. Say that again. To be alone is a gift. I'm able to be alone and feel fulfilled. I feel better when I'm alone. I'm always with people. Maybe that's why. There's always people around me disturbing me. But it's deep. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I speak from I was always popular. So I appreciate my moments to myself. Like, like, ever since a kid, there's always people like around trying to be down or some shit, man. Messing up my good peace. So, being alone is a gift. Meaning, if you're able to be alone, this is a gift. Because most people can't. I'm not speaking to the weirdos who are always alone because you're a weirdo and no one wants to be around you. I'm not speaking of that. I'm speaking of those of you who are completely normal and you're pretty much around people all day like everyone else. Meaning you conducting your business, people around you from that. You get it? Like that. You're always around people. If you live in a city, I suppose you're always around people and seeing people. Never truly alone. And so if you can take a moment alone and it does not disturb you where you like, I'm bored and I gotta, you get it, and you can kind of just sit and work. Start taking care of shit for the self that you did. You like, yeah, I got this book I'ma finish. I got this I'ma do. I do my little taxes. If you that type of person where you get a time to yourself and you start, developing self and getting to doing everything you've been missing, it's a gift. Most people are not like that. They get alone and their mind starts to drift into, I need to find somebody to hang with. I need to do something. I'm bored. They view themselves that way. So it's deep. There has to be a time for self. There has to be a time for, crowds and things. And so my thing is keeping myself in the presence of good company. Nice environments. Outside of that, what are you doing? That's my motto. Outside of that, what are you doing? I'm trying to see beautiful scenery and have beautiful conversations, not impoverished conversations. You know how I be in the ghetto, they be talking about who doing bad and a whole bunch of stupid stuff that I don't care about. I like talking about growth, real things, what we doing, how's everything going with you. If it ain't going so good, let me know. Maybe I can help you out. I might got something going and vice versa. I don't want to have no friend where I can't express like, damn, I'm fucked up right now. I sure could use some help. You get it? You want to have a real friend that's like, yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's when I get to get tested on how good I am of a friend. I'm glad you pulled up, nigga. Yeah, I got you. That's how I am. The bad times, I wait for that. That's what I'm here for. Fucked up, that's when you holler at me. Make sure you've been hollering at me before that, too. And so, when you're going through something, that's when I get to show how much of a friend I am. And so that's how I always look at things. And so now I just watch who I have as a friend. Because I know I'm going all the way. Like, what I got, you got. Whatever problems you got, if I know you solid in your way, so you get it? Like that. Same with family. If you solid, you solid. I rock with you on that level. If you not solid, so you got to get solid with me, man. And that's all you can do in this life. Peace and wisdom, higher perspective. Yeah, you have to get a one-on-one if you wanna quit your addiction. All my services, y'all gonna have to go to my website and get. I'm not giving y'all nothing for free no more. Y'all disrespectful and the way y'all act. And so I'm just being real with a lot of y'all now. That's how it is. Yeah, I can help you quit whatever addiction you got, but you gonna pay for it. Marcel Savago and whoever else I help free of charge. These is people that give back. Meaning whatever I said and they grasp, it's because they give back. So they already in the flow. Meaning they following every word I say. So when I said that little bit about how I quit, they already know in depth what I'm talking about. You get it? They been listening. I've been breaking down the subconscious and different things and how the unconsciousness works. So they got a better perspective of the mind than a lot of y'all, where they could take that one little jewel and do it. A lot of other y'all like, I don't really get what he's saying all the way. It's because of that. You're not really following. You're just all over the place. Those that follow, they give back because they know the worth. Like, no, this shit is of real worth. You know how much a person will charge you to stop smoking cigarettes instantly? Where if they tell you, I can help you stop smoking cigarettes right now, today, you ain't gonna smoke them no more. Unless you choose to. How much you think that's gonna, what, how much you think that will cost? That's what I'm saying. I be giving away wisdom like that. Why? Because I say it's all about give and receive, man. A man should be able to know the worth of a thing on his own merit and repay it off. That way he ain't got to be charged for nothing. He just solid. Y'all don't want it that way. Y'all try to belittle the wisdom. Like, no, it don't matter. Everybody teach that. Okay, go get it from everybody else then. Because I'm positive everybody been coming here. So, whoever you getting it from, they about to have a shortage just like your ass. So I'm about to go into deep levels of mental healing and how to heal yourself on a real level. Certain little exercise and stretching rituals, like how I was out here the other day shadow boxing. I'm about to start coming out here with the yoga mat and getting busy. Let y'all see how this shit really work. Step the game up for those that really want to learn how, keep every aspect of the self in order, mind, spirit, and the body. How to remove all toxins from self. The body help you out with the big ones, like y'all piss and shit. This is your body removing toxins from the self. Y'all burp. That's the same. Y'all yawn. This is the same. It's just removing toxins from the body on every level. Y'all have airs within self that's toxic. So y'all yawn these things out. You get it? If your emotional state become too disturbed and then the waters of yourself become salty, so then you start to cry them out. Snot might come out your nose. But this is the body removing what is toxic to the self and is not needed. Then there's other little pieces that you have to do yourself manually. And so things like stretching. When I say stretching, I'm not speaking of the stretching y'all do. I'm speaking of the stretching where if I move my left arm, I am aware that the brain controls the body. When I move my left arm, this is a matter of the right side of my brain. An area in the right side of my brain becoming active or opening up so that I can make that movement. And so I know when I move my legs and arms, this correlates with my brain. I'm opening my brain or activating my brain in a certain area. Now, there's certain movements that we haven't done since a kid. Maybe arch your foot. And so you arching your foot is connected to an area of your brain. If you've never arched your foot in 10 years, that area of your brain has completely become calcified out. When I say calcified out, I mean just stiffened out. You haven't moved it like that. Some of you guys can't do a split. This is a matter of the brain. The brain has become clumpy and tight in that area to where when you do that, it causes your brain to, you get it? The pain receptors start to kick in because the brain is being stretched beyond its limits. Everything correlates to brain. If you can't run as fast as you used to, this is a matter of your brain. If I hit you in the head with a bat and so now you walk and one of your legs drag, what is that for? Why? Because I fucked your brain up. And that your right leg is fucked up now, it don't work. Again, any movement of the body got to do with the brain. You want the body to work perfect, you got to fix the brain. That part. And so you got to learn how to open up the brain. You open up the brain by manually moving the body parts in a certain way. I don't mean just any old way, but you have to, it's a certain movement and you'll feel it and the brain opens. Meaning you're not moving your arms with your arms, but you're moving everything with the brain, getting it back, where it needs to be. It's a deep science. Like I said, I'm going to start coming out with the yoga mat, showing y'all different things that I physically do to keep myself, in shape and healthy and looking young and, having good energy. When I say good energy, I'm not speaking of character or anything at this moment. I'm speaking of I'm always upbeat. Y'all kind of can see that. I'll come and do a video. In real life, I'm upbeat. I have good energy. I always have energy. I'm down to do whatever. I'm not never like sluggish, and I'm like, I don't want to do nothing. I'm always ready, man. It's a lot of life to be lived. I'm down for whatever. Just not the stress. I like to laugh and joke. Kind of enjoy myself. If you clicking in on videos, you should be able to see that. I ain't that disturbed. Meaning y'all a little disturbed. So certain jokes and stuff disturb y'all. There's still things y'all haven't cleansed out of the self. I'm kind of cleansed out, so I don't know what's gonna bother y'all. I don't know what lies and stuff y'all are holding on to. These things create, disturbances within the self. So it's a deep thing. I just try to stay in my flow, keep everything solid. Jimmy Infinity said they want to get the most out of you before they recycle you. Peace and wisdom, champ. I'm divine. I don't think y'all have come to terms to realize there is nothing y'all can do to me. That's not arrogance, nothing. I'll say that in all humility. I'm not sure why y'all can't see that for yourself. It's nothing y'all can do. That's just the true reality of it. There's nothing you should want to do. Like, that's why y'all can't do nothing to me. It's because why? Why do you even want to? So we could recycle solace. You can't do nothing to solace. Blackball solace. It's nothing you do gonna work. It's a waste of time. A lot of y'all be lost on my current videos. If I show you my analytics, then you'll realize everybody's watching my old videos. Meaning y'all are starting from 3 years ago, working y'all way up. Some of y'all watching right now, you like, yeah, I don't I don't come to your channel and click on the first video. I just click on I put your name in the search, whatever pops up. So I have old ass videos just going up in numbers. Like we are spirits in hell. That shit like at 150, 200,000 views, and you get it. That shit's hella old. Y'all still watching that? Y'all lost in the past, but it don't affect me. Meaning it don't. It's all good. It make my view count the same. Meaning a lot of y'all think my channel is going down. My channel haven't went down yet. My subscription don't go down. My view count don't go down. It's just not viewing. It's deep. Next week, the new videos will be up. You get it? In number. It's like y'all moving. Like I said, my videos are not like current events. So they like timeless. When you talking to yourself, who are you speaking to? This is a timeless topic. It don't have nothing to do with a current event. So you can go watch any of my videos at any time, being as though they ain't attached to no current event. You're not like, oh, that's old. Every video I got is new. You get it? It don't matter if 10 years passes. The 3-year-old video still gonna be new. We are all spirits in hell is still new. It's a new topic. For whoever coming to my channel now, they're not gonna look at it like, oh, that's the R. Kelly conversation from 3 years ago. I don't need to click on that. I know about that already. You get it? This is how other people's channels are. They videos is about the time. Once that time passes and that conversation's over, well, that video is done getting clicks. So they have to keep making new content. A lot of y'all don't realize I don't have to make any more content. I got 3,000 videos in only 5 years. I can kick back. Y'all are gonna watch the old. You get it? I don't have to make any new content. Your royalties just will kick in from all the content that's up. And so when I say there ain't nothing y'all can really do for me, I don't even know why y'all will want to. Meaning the man just giving y'all wisdom. Like the man said, man, they want to just get all they can get out of you before they recycle you. Why? The man giving you wisdom. What the fuck? What sense do that make? He ain't being cheap with you and shit, so what the fuck are you talking about? He didn't do nothing to you. Why you want to do that to him? So you see, y'all minds is fucked up. Y'all don't even know yet. You like, I don't know why I don't give back to solace. I don't. I don't know nothing. I just know I want this wisdom. So you get my point? Y'all become completely unaware of self. Then y'all think it's like, y'all think I don't like y'all. Y'all cool with me, that's why I give y'all the wisdom. Y'all ain't getting no balance in the self, you get it? So I can't be dealing with all that. But it's no bad blood. I don't feel no kind of way. Give back and put the video topic you want me to do, like the other brother did the other day. He wanted to know about True God. He sent something in my PayPal. He put that in the comment. Can you make a video for me breaking down True God? And so I did it that night. Well, he sent this payment in like it wasn't no price. He just sent something in that was worthy and asked me could I do that. And then a couple of hours later I did it. I moved like that. Outside of that, I've given y'all enough free content. I don't think anyone can complain or argue with that. And we not talking cheap shit either. Y'all have gotten some really good upscale wisdom for free. The shit you gotta sell your ass at the Catholic Church to try to get behind the door to see, like, you get it? Y'all got that wisdom. Wisdom that only the priestesses and them got access to. So, like I said, I'll fulfill myself. I know I ain't cheating none of y'all. I've been hella good to y'all. And so before I get into my physical works, I got to move some of y'all away. I can't afford to physically be doing my works and you taking away physically, because that's what it's starting to come to. I'm giving back turkeys on Thanksgiving like Nino Brown, baby, and you get it? You just come and taking all the turkeys and shit. So I can't afford that. And so any video y'all want, you just, like I said, send something in. We all on good terms. Ain't nobody got to feel like nothing. Y'all just ain't the most fairest people in life. And if you deal with unfair people, you're going to become bitter within yourself, and you got nobody to blame but yourself. Because you did that. You could have just removed yourself from anybody that's not fair. So, like I said, I have the private page. You guys can join there. A few of y'all have already. And it's simple. You just click on, my Facebook page, the private one, and scroll it like you do, the public one. And it got wisdom there that you haven't seen, broken down, in depth, like I always do. Well, not publicly. Sometimes I'll leave it where you got to figure it out. But like I said, on the private page, everything's, clear. I'm going to start doing some physical exercises and things like that, showing y'all some physical practices, getting some physical works, and I may even build a little shed, just so you guys can see how simple, building can be if you don't have the city building restrictions, forced on you. You can build a structure really fast when you don't have the restrictions upon you, and, different things like that. And so that's going to be on the private page, unless you guys all change y'all spirit and energy and just all magically give back out the blue, or at least a lot of y'all. Then I'll keep everything public and just, work it out from there. But if you like hoping that I'm going to be doing bad, you're like waiting for my downfall, you might as well not. Ain't really no point. I come from the bottom, baby, so you don't need to want to see me struggle. Besides, I'm not. So, you feel me? Just get off it. Learn how it works. And so, we good. I was just up in Bloomingdale's the other day, getting right for the summer. So if you waiting on my downfall, you don't have to worry about that. You don't need to. I don't be showing off that much. Like the rest of the people y'all follow, I'm low with it. I know y'all get envious fast as shit. Like, gotta keep everything together. But I should have did a video the other day. Maybe a week ago. I don't remember the exact day. I be getting lost in my thoughts sometimes. But the other day, damn, I don't have time to explain. I'm down. My camera's about to die. But I was about to say, I should have did a video and show you guys how to shop. Because I bought some designer shoes, as I always do. Y'all know me. But I paid the price that y'all pay for Yeezys. And so it's deep. I had my camera with me. I could have did it right there in Bloomingdale so y'all could see, like, okay, Solace is smart. This nigga know how to shop. He not regular. He know how to shop. That nigga got some designer shits for $1,000 for the same price I pay for my Yeezys. Y'all Yeezys be like 350, 400. That part. I got me some designers for cheaper than 400, and they was like a stack. I got the receipt. I mean, I should have just did the video in Bloomingdale's, but I don't be wanting to do things like that because I be looking at it like y'all already have envious mind, and so anything I do, y'all gonna correlate it to arrogance. So I could be showing you like, look, this how you shop. You don't need a whole bunch of shoes in your house. You just need like 2 nice ones for the year. And you make those 2 work for you for the year. You get you some nice slacks and shit, and you make sure you look right. It ain't about having a whole bunch of nothing, but just having a little bit of good shit. And so, like I said, I be wanting to do videos like that. Take y'all shopping so y'all can see, like, you can have nice things in this life. It's not a matter of price. It's a matter of y'all don't know how to shop in things. Poor people buy a lot of $100 shoes, maybe about $2,000 worth over the year. They don't think like, damn, I could have just bought 2 designers and been done with it. You get it? And so they kind of, it's deep. Everything is just, it's deep, like I said. I'm going to be doing things like that on this, on my private channel. I may come back after I, finish my self-transformation and start a new channel called Upscale Knowledge where I do things like that. Show you guys how to get, because everybody like to front like they balling, but a lot of these famous people, they get their items for free. And a lot of the items that they do get, they get like back shelf deals and different deals. Like I said, there's warehouse sales where these, it's a lot of things y'all don't know. A lot of y'all are impoverished, but this is just a matter of your mind and your spirit, not your pockets. You don't know how to work the money right. You got to know how to work the money. You can have a little bit and it's a lot. You can have a lot, that shit like a little bit. It's all on how you know how to work the thing. So maybe in the future I'll come back and do a video like that. Show y'all how I know how to shop the right way. So y'all can stop saying stupid shit like Solace wear Giuseppe shoes. So what? Everybody know that already. What the fuck does that matter? What am I supposed to wear? Payless shoes? Like, why? I never wore those. I don't get it. So, it's not about what a man wears. It's about moderation. Is he carried away? Or is he nice and humble in the way he do what he do? It's a deep thing. It's a lot y'all can learn out here. Therefore, y'all won't have to have envy. You just need to make certain adjustments.